Hello everyone, it's Tamara Bennett with Southern Adornments Decor, where I help you discover your painting talents and beautify your home. I'm going live tonight because it is the very last night that you can get in the Painters Clubhouse. It's going to be closing tonight at midnight Central Standard Time until July. So if you're interested, I'm going to be painting a pineapple door hanger. I've got it all laid out right here. And I'm going to be giving you guys a free template that you can use to cut out your own pineapple door hanger. Hey Susan. Hey Tiffany. So just hang in there for just a second. I'm getting my chat bot hooked up. That way I can give you the direct link to go and download it. And I want somebody to test it out for me after I get it set up. Okay, somebody test it for me. Type in the word me in the comments and see if it sends you a message to, it will send you to the website to sign up for the Painters Clubhouse. But at the bottom, the very bottom of the sign up page, there will be a section that says, get your free pineapple door hanger template. So go to the bottom of the sign up page and type your email in there and it will be emailed to you. Hey Jane, hey Wendy and Beverly, how are you guys? Are y'all excited to paint a pineapple? So the template's on the website. You guys can paint this at any time after you get your template and cut it out. Hey Donna. Yes, you're part of the team. I saw you join earlier. Thank you for testing, Andrea and Jennifer. Hey, Latoya. Okay, I'm just going to get started here by painting. I've already painted white down here but to save me a little bit of time. And then I'm going to paint, this is King's Gold. I'm going to be painting that, and I've lost my, still don't know where my trash can went. I lost it the other day in here, and I don't know where it went. Oh, good, it worked. Hey, Lynn. Now this tutorial, I posted a picture of this pineapple. I think it was like before Christmas, last fall sometime. And ever since then, I've had 2 or 3, 4, 5 people beg me to do this door hanger tutorial. So I thought, you know what? We've gotten 377 people so far in the Painters Clubhouse. I think it's time to celebrate. So we're just going to paint this door hanger tonight. And it was a request by you all. And so I'm sorry it took me so long to get around to it. But that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So first thing you need to do is put a good coat of this King's Gold yellow on the door hanger on top of the white. And it's going to be a little streaky looking, but that's okay because we're fixing to put a whole lot of something else on top of it. Thank you, Brittany, for letting me know. Hey, Jennifer. All right, so if you're wondering why people are commenting me and you're just now logging on, you can comment me to go to the website and sign up to get your free template to cut out your own pineapple door hanger. And I'm trying to get this yellow on here nice and even, that way I don't have to do 2 coats. That's part of the reason why I did the white, was to prevent having to do 2 coats. But it's a little thin in places, so I'm trying to smooth it out here. Sorry if I'm missing comments. Hey Debbie, hey Gail. Okay, while that's kind of drying, I'm going to switch it around. You can see it's still kind of splotchy. It's okay. We're going to paint the top palm leaf green. These are all apple barrel paints, and they are the matte paints. All right, we got 107 people watching. If you guys don't mind, would you mind sharing this video, especially since it's the last night to sign up for Painters Clubhouse? That way, just in case somebody maybe didn't know I was going live tonight, you guys can let them know by sharing the video. And I would greatly appreciate it. If you share it, comment shared. It doesn't tell me anymore who shares, so I never really know. So let's just get a good coat of this palm leaf green. And I bet I can do this in 1 coat. I probably won't have to do 2 coats of this. I love that saying that says, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. That's just like one of my new favorite sayings. Of course, I love pineapples anyways, but that is just the sweetest saying. My son loves pineapples too. Pineapple. He loves to eat pineapple. Okay, so we got that coated green. Melanie says, are we supposed to get the template in the email? Yes. I don't know if you'll get it immediately, but you should get it pretty soon. It may take just a little bit. All right, we're going to let this dry for just a second, and I'm going to fill you guys in on Painters Clubhouse just in case you haven't heard about it yet or you have any questions. So if you have questions, pop them up in the comments. Oh, thank you for sharing, Gina and Kristen. You guys are awesome. I bet we'll get over 200 viewers live on this thing eventually. Like, oh my goodness, all of y'all are sharing. Rhonda and April. Courtney said, I missed the beginning. Fill me in on the details. Okay, we're starting from the top. We are painting a pineapple door hanger. And I'm talking about the Painters Clubhouse tonight. So if you want to get the pineapple template means it's a paper cutout. You can print out at home to trace on wood to get to cut it out yourself with a jigsaw or a scroll saw or something like that. Oh no, Mandy, you're allergic to pineapple. I feel bad for you because it's delicious. Thank you, Dee Dee, for sharing, and Patricia. So type me, M-E, in the comments. It will give you a direct link to go over to the website and get your free template. And once you get over there, it's going to pop up that this is the Painters Clubhouse sign-up page. Go to the very bottom. And at the very bottom, all you have to do is type in your name and your email. Thank you for sharing, Brandy. Hey, Sarah, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Courtney. You know what? I may have to get a hairdryer after this, or we're going to be here all night. Y'all mind giving me just a second so I can dry this? Just to fill you in on Painters Clubhouse, it is $27 a month, and that's the founder's price. So if you sign up right now, you can get in for $27 a month. If you wait until July when it opens back up again, the price is going to be $37 a month. The cool thing is that everything we are teaching inside the clubhouse will stay in the vault on the website. So you will be able to go back at any time and watch those old videos and learn those techniques again. Like maybe if you watched it once but you need to go back and watch it again later, you'll just be able to go right to the website and click on the category of tutorial that you're looking for. Like if it's something for beginners, you would click beginner. If it is something for if it's something like a technique, maybe for like how to paint flowers, you could just click on the techniques tab or something like that. We're going to have like different categories set up for you guys. Thank you for sharing, Teresa. Okay, I was going to do another coat on this, but I really think the technique that I'm doing on this pineapple is not going to require a second coat. I probably will do a second coat on the green up there, but you can see that yellow is real splotchy, but it's okay. We're fixing to get it real busy. Hi, Phyllis. Okay, so questions about the Painters Clubhouse. If you have any, please comment them, but I'll try to fill you in case you don't know anything about it, because tonight at midnight is the last chance to sign up for $27. Where are all my pencils that work? There's not a pencil in here. There's one right here, but it don't work. Well, I may have to run and get a pencil. Oh wait, there may be some in this box right here. I thought I was all prepared, but apparently I wasn't. And none of my pencils have lead. What is going on? Hang on a second. I'm coming back. I just gotta find a pencil that has lead in it. Here we go. Now we're in business. Yes, okay. So to get your free pineapple template, comment me and scroll to the bottom of the page where it sends you. Okay, I am just starting in the middle of this pineapple. And I just got off course. I'm going to have to redraw that line. My ruler moved on me. And I'm just using the width of the ruler as a guide. So, as you can see, my first line is going this way. We're creating a diamond pattern. So just kind of watch as I create the diamond pattern. Thank you, Tiffany, for explaining it. Oh, goodness, I can't even read all of those comments so quickly. So thank you for commenting. I promise I'll go back and read them all in a little bit, but it's hard to read the comments while I am doing a tutorial. So, in case you're interested in signing up for Painters Clubhouse, tonight, like I said, is the deadline at midnight Central Standard Time. There is actually a countdown clock on the sign-up page, and if you comment me, it will take you directly to the sign-up page. We are going to be doing 2 door hanger tutorials every month in the group. You will be getting a template for every tutorial that we do. One of those tutorials will be taught by me, and the other one will be taught by a guest painter each month. Now, this month, our guest painter was Debbie Poole. Whoops, I got green paint on the back of that. Yep, y'all just saw me spit on my finger and clean that off. Wendy says, Tamara will be teaching you how to paint those flowers on some of the paintings. Yes, yes. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm messing this thing all up. Just be careful and make sure it's dry first before you move on to this step, because I have moved my ruler around and kind of messed up the paint in a few places, but I think it's going to be okay. Teresa says, I can't get the template. I clicked on the link and it didn't work. It should take you to the Painters Clubhouse sign-up page. And once you get there, at the very bottom of the page will be a place to type in your name and your email, and that will sign you up. So, is anybody else having luck with it? Alyssa said, I love the hand lettering video you did. Well, good, because we're going to be teaching hand lettering in the Painters Clubhouse also. I'll probably try to do at least one video about that each month. And we'll do like talk about a different style of hand lettering and things like that, and ways to dress up your hand lettering. But right now I'm just creating like a diamond pattern on this pineapple. I'm not measuring, I'm just using the width of the ruler. So let me show you what I got here. It's kind of messy. You see the diamonds? There we go, now you can see them. We're going to put so much more paint over the top of this that I'm not worried about how uneven it looks right now. Oh no, it keeps freezing. That's not good. Okay. Let's see. The next color I'm going to use is the Golden Sunset. Now this one's a little different from the King's Gold. This is the one we just used. This one's the one we're fixing to use. It's just a tad bit darker. Tanya said, I already joined April 1st. How can I get the free pineapple? Tanya, the pineapple, you just scroll to the bottom of the page. After you type me in the comments, click that link, scroll to the bottom, and at the bottom of the page, you can type in your name and email, and it should email it to you. I don't know how fast it's going to email it to you, but it should do it fairly fast. Okay, now I'm switching brushes to a round tip brush, and this was the number 6, so it's pretty big. First time you've caught me live. I didn't see your name, but I saw that. That's awesome. Hey, Sarah. She said, will this video stay up? Well, I have to... Yes, the video will still be on here later, so don't worry about that. Okay. I might need to get y'all a lot closer to show you this part, because it's going to be kind of hard to see from far away. Hey, Kay. Let's see. Rotate down. They're knocking on my door like they don't know... Well, your daddy's in there. He can fix you a snack, can't he? Go ask daddy. Didn't occur to her, did it? To go ask daddy for a snack. All right, I'm adjusting my tripod here so you can see what I'm doing. I wonder if I can get your comment. I bet I can't on my laptop so that I can read them while I paint, because I can't really see them because my camera is angled down. So if y'all give me just a second. Let me see if it will let me do it. Okay, let me go to my page. Maybe it'll let me watch your comments come in. I've got my laptop out. I wish I'd brought my iPad in here. That would have worked better. Well, well, well. Here we are. Here it is. I may have to mute it or I'll be hearing myself talk. Is it going to work? Okay, it brought the video up. Let me see if I can see your comments. All right, so we're ready to paint our pineapple now. And I've got just a little bit of this Golden Sunset down here. Nikki, to get the download, comment me. It'll take you to the link. Scroll to the bottom of the page. Okay, so can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm finding the corner of each of these little diamonds. And I'm just adding some of this Golden Sunset. This is going to look kind of hard because it's sort of an abstract technique. It's something that you guys may not be used to. So go down the left side of, and it may not look left to you guys because you are upside down. But go down the left side of each diamond and create like a feathered look, kind of going in toward the middle. I'm going to go down the left side of this one. And I'm just kind of sweeping that brush out toward the middle. And I'm kind of covering up that pencil line when I do it too. Hi, Claudia. You really want to learn. Well, are you in the Painters Clubhouse? I'm talking about the Painters Clubhouse tonight. It is a group where we teach you how to paint 2 door hangers every month. Plus, we have little technique videos that teach you just different things that will help make you a better painter. So if you're interested in that, you can comment me and it will send you a direct link to go and sign up or read all about it. It's $27 a month. The group is closing tonight at midnight. This is the last chance you have to sign up at the $27 a month price. After this, when we open the group again in July, the price is going up to $37 a month. So the cool thing about it is too, is that once you're in, you stay in at that price. Your price does not go up in July. If you've already signed up now, your price will stay $27. And you can still access all of these templates on the Painters Clubhouse Vault at any time. So like if you watch one this month, but you want to wait until, say, August to paint that door hanger or to use the technique that we taught, you can go back in August to the Painters Clubhouse Vault and look up that technique or that video that you're looking for. And you can rewatch it. And that goes for people that are that wait to join till July. They will be able to access all the videos that are being put in there now. They'll be getting old content as well. Is this looking pretty cool for you guys? I think it looks pretty good. Oh, good, Kathy, you got your download. Did it come straight to your email? Okay, Renee says, Rhonda, go to the bottom of the page and subscribe. You'll get the template. Yes, I hope it's showing me your comments in live, like in real time, because I'm on my laptop and it doesn't always do that. Sometimes there's a delay. So I apologize if I don't see it right away and answer. But each month we're going to be having a guest painter. This month the guest painter was Debbie Poole. She's teaching how to paint a birdhouse door hanger. Next month is going to be Linda, the Crafty Southern Belle. I don't know yet what she's going to be teaching, but I have a feeling it's going to be something patriotic. So if you're in the mood to start painting patriotic things for summer, you're going to love what she puts together for us next month. I am teaching this month a bicycle, like a spring bicycle. It has flowers in in 2 little baskets. And so I'll be teaching how to paint that in the group. And that tutorial will be in, I think, 2 weeks from today. So that gives you plenty of time to download your template and get it all cut out. Now the tutorials aren't going to be live. They're going to be pre-recorded. That way you can pause and rewind, and that way you don't feel like you're behind when you're painting right along with us. Beverly says, where do you get the template if you're already a subscriber? Same place everybody else is getting it. Even if you're already in the clubhouse, you can go and sign up at the bottom to get your free template. That just puts you on the mailing list too, so that you will get updates from me whenever the group relaunches in July, so that I can send you an email and kind of remind you that the group is relaunching. This is actually really easy once you figure out, or once you kind of realize which side of the pineapple you're supposed to put the shadow on each time. And you just keep repeating the pattern and the process. In the picture, like when we get completely done, it's going to look like it was hard. It's going to look complicated, but broke down into steps like this, it's much easier. Kimberly, you're so excited about the clubhouse. Me too. Right before I got on the video, I looked and I think we had 377 or something like that. I don't know. It was crazy. I bet we hit 400 by the end of the night, which is insane, because whenever I started this and kind of had the idea for this, I told my husband, I think I can get 150 at least. I'll be happy if I get 200, and I will be blown away if I get 300. Well, guess what? We hit 300 like a couple of days ago, and I'm like in awe. I don't know what to say about it. I'm just in shock, really, that we have that many people. It's just amazing. And the community is just thriving already. They're already sharing projects and interacting with each other. And I have had somebody say before, you know, I don't know if this is the group for me, because it seems like there's so many people in this group that are already so talented, and I feel like maybe I don't belong. That is so not true. The people in this group, some of them already have their own businesses. Some of them are just in here because they want to learn and get better at this, and they're beginners, and that's fine. Debbie, everybody's commenting me because it takes you to a link to get this pineapple door hanger template for free. You just scroll, like after you type me, it will take you to the link, scroll to the bottom and get your free template. But everybody in the group is starting out at different levels. So some of you guys are beginners, some of you guys have been doing this for several years, and everybody's just at different places. But you know what? We're going to cater our lessons and our teachings to everybody in the group, no matter which level you're at. Okay, the next color I'm using is Nutmeg Brown. Now this brown has a lot of like a reddish tone to it. Okay. I'm going to start in this corner again, doing the same thing, only I'm not sweeping out quite as far. I swept that golden sunset color out to nearly the middle of each little diamond, but this nutmeg color I'm just kind of brushing on a lot lighter. You kind of want it to look bristly, if that makes sense. You know how like a real pineapple looks kind of bristly, like scratchy? That's kind of how this is going to be. So I'm kind of tracing that outer line, and then I'm adding in little flecks of this nutmeg brown to layer on top of the golden sunset. And then the base color, in case you missed it, is King's Gold. These are all Apple Barrel matte paints from Walmart. Heather says you haven't received your email. Check your spam folder also, Heather. It could have gone there. Like your junk email. Sometimes they go there. It might take a few minutes too. If there's a ton of people doing it at the same time, it might take more than just a couple minutes for it to get to you. If you guys want to see what kind of brushes I recommend, you can go to the same website. It's TamaraLBennett.com. That's kind of a temporary user or website name right now until we can get the old website transferred over. But at the top of the page, there's a resource list you can click on, and it will have all of my recommended brushes and paints and stuff like that you can buy. And it's all links to Amazon. So if you're a Prime member, no shipping. I love Amazon Prime. I've joked that I'm not a Pinterest mom, I'm an Amazon Prime mom. I used to be a Pinterest mom, but these days, now that I'm running my own business, I don't have time to do all the cute little Pinteresty crafts like I used to. Let's see. Shanna said, I'm not getting a link to provide my email. I bought a few templates last night and I almost bought this one. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Yes, you're right. Amida, I'm not sure how you say your name. These are perfect colors. These are actually the same exact colors I used for a sunflower. So, this is pretty much the same color template. I think I'm going to switch brushes. It's almost like this one has too much paint built up on it and the strokes are getting fatter and fatter. Sometimes that happens. So I'm just going to switch to a skinnier brush here and just keep going and doing the same thing I was doing. That other one almost had too much paint gobbed up on it. Brandy says, where do you buy your templates? I actually sell the templates on my website, southernadornamentsdecor.com. We are eventually going to get all of those moved over to the new website as well, but right now they're not all over there yet. This template is a free one that you can get. You just have to comment me, go to the link, scroll to the bottom, and type in your email. And that's also the sign-up page for the Painters Clubhouse, in case any of you guys are interested. The group is awesome. It's ending tonight. Tonight at midnight. It's the last chance you get to sign up. I can hear Charlie out in the hallway. I'm trying to work quickly here. This process is easy, but it just takes several minutes. Bonnie, the brand of paint is Apple Barrel from Walmart, and they're the matte, not glossy, but matte paints. I feel like the matte just cover better. They go on better. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Doesn't that look awesome? It's kind of creating like a three-dimensional effect. No, you do not have to sign up for Painters Clubhouse in order to get this free template. You just have to sign up your email. Put your email in to get the template. Okay, I'm just getting a little bit of white now. My white's almost empty, so it's taking a second. I'm trying to keep an eye out for questions. I hope I didn't miss any. Oh, Victoria says, when will Painters Clubhouse be available again after tonight? Not until July. July is when it becomes available again. Okay, this is where the magic kind of happens, y'all. I'm taking this white, and on the opposite side that I did the other accents, I'm going to go back with some white on the opposite side of the diamonds. And I'm just kind of blotting it on here. Nothing fancy. It's going to look fancy when we're done, but it's not a hard technique. It's probably going to feel hard to those of you who are used to, maybe perfectionists, and you're used to staying inside the lines, because this is sort of an abstract technique. You've just got to kind of get the feel for it and just go for it and not worry so much about staying inside of a line, but worry about more of what it's going to look like when you're completely done, when your eye takes in the whole thing. Because if right now all I'm focusing on is this area right here, it's not going to look that good. I'm going to be worried about it. But if I take a step back and kind of look at the whole thing at once, it just looks really cool. Whatever kind of things you're struggling with. I've got a question for you guys. What is something you struggle with when painting? I would love to know, because I'm making a list of things to teach in the Painters Clubhouse, things to do technique videos on, and things to cover in our videos. So if there's something you're struggling with, put it in the comments for me, and I would love to know what would be beneficial to teach you guys. Because if there's something you're struggling with, we will definitely find time to teach about it in the Painters Clubhouse. Donna said, how did you learn, Tamara? I can't wait to learn from you. I learned by just looking at tons and tons of pictures, on Pinterest. I'm kind of self-taught, and I'm a very visual person. And so I would just kind of study the brush strokes of what somebody had done. And I would think, okay, how can I recreate that? And then it's kind of like trial and error. I just kept trying at it until I got better and better. And I still don't consider myself an expert, but I do feel like I'm a confident painter, which is something that I feel like we're going to strive to teach you in Painters Clubhouse. We're not trying to make you a professional necessarily or an expert, but we want to increase your confidence. Because if you're confident in something, you're going to do it more often. You're going to be proud of yourself. It's going to build self-esteem. It's going to help with depression or anxiety if you have those kind of problems. If you're dealing with grief or an illness or anything like that, this type of thing can be very uplifting and very positive in your life. And let me tell you, the people in the Painters Clubhouse are so positive. We won't be having any negativity in our group whatsoever. If any of that starts to come up and I catch wind of it, we'll nip it in the bud immediately. If it's a person that's causing the problem, the person will be removed from the group. I do not want negativity in my group whatsoever. So just keep that in mind. If you need a positive place to get to know people and to paint and to share what you make, this is the place for you, for sure. Isn't this so pretty? It was looking really dark, but this white just really lightens it up. Okay, Frida says she struggles with smooth outlines and things like that. Yes, that is something we'll be teaching. And Amanda says, do you still do paint parties? Yes, I do. Unless this just suddenly gets me so busy that I can't do paint parties anymore, I will always still do the paint parties because you know what? I love them. I love the interaction and getting to know the people that I teach. And at the heart of myself, I am a teacher. And so it would, I mean, yes, I'm still going to get to teach you guys in the Painters Clubhouse, but it's kind of fun to be able to paint and teach others at a party. So I still plan on doing that for as long as I'm able to. Doris says, I need to know if you can use a scroll saw. Yes, you can. You can use a scroll saw. I always used a jigsaw, but there are lots of people in the group who use scroll saws. Okay, one last thing I may try. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference, but I'm going to just try it anyways. I'm going to get a little bit of this King's Gold, the original color, the background color. Get a little bit of that on my brush, and I'm just going to try to layer that just a little bit on top of this white right at the edge. It just kind of blends it a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm doing it on top of the brown and the white. It's been a while since I painted one of these, so I have to kind of refresh my memory about how I did it the last time. Janet says, do you ever consider doing personal lessons? No, I don't, just because I can honestly teach like a group of people about the same as I could teach just one person. I think like my time is better spent teaching a group, if that makes sense. Gail says she's mesmerized. You know what, Gail? I get mesmerized watching people do canvas painting or nail art. So I can totally relate. I'm just adding a tiny bit of this King's Gold back into the middle and kind of fading it into the edges of what I just did, and it kind of brightens up the middle and blurs out the edges a little bit. Meg says, will you receive an actual blank door hanger with the Painters Clubhouse or a template only? Asking because I don't have a way to cut. Yes. Well, you won't receive blanks unless you pay extra for them. So the Painters Clubhouse is $27 a month. You will get the blank templates with that price at no extra charge. If you want the door hangers mailed to you, there will be a link each month in the website, and for like a limited amount of time, like maybe 10 days or so, you will be able to go onto that link on the website and order the blanks to be shipped to your house. You can order one for $22 or two for $35, and they'll ship together. So that's why it's cheaper just to get two, because you save on shipping. So that is an option if you can't cut your own shapes. But I want to recommend that if you know somebody who's handy with tools, or maybe you know somebody who's like maybe an older gentleman who is retired, who maybe could use a little extra money, see if there's somebody local that you can just give the template to and pay them to just cut a couple of these for you. Because you wouldn't have to mess with shipping. You wouldn't have to wait for the door hanger to come in the mail. And you would save a lot of money that way. Not to mention, if you liked it and you maybe it turned out so good that your mom, your sister, and your neighbor all want one, instead of having to order more blanks, which you would have to then pay regular price for, you could just get more from whoever is cutting them for you. So I'm going to recommend, like, if you want to start out buying the blanks, you can, but I really think it would be in your best interest to find somebody local to start cutting them for you if you're going to be doing it a lot. Okay, this looks awesome. You see that? Okay, we're going to go ahead and paint the top again. Some more green. Janine says, what do you do if you go over the edges or drips on the side? Do you clean the edge or paint? I used to paint the edges, but now that I'm buying these laser cut, I'm not painting the edges anymore. Unless I get an area like that where it kind of got over, I might take a little bit of brown or black paint and just touch that up, because I actually really like the burned edge look. It just looks crisp and clean. But when I used to jigsaw my own door hangers, I used to paint the edges all the time. So, yes, I mean, I've done it both ways. Let me get another coat of this palm leaf green. That's the name of the color. It's an antique, or not antique, apple barrel paint. I'm just putting a second coat on this palm leaf and on the palm fronds or whatever you call them. And then we'll add some highlights and details, and we might do some words on the pineapple. What words should I do on the pineapple? Does anybody have any suggestions? Let's see. Heather says, maybe I'm a late bloomer. I haven't received the email, spam, or template. Any ideas? I don't know. You can probably send an email to southernadornamentsdecor@gmail.com. And maybe me or my assistant Hannah can help sort that out for you. But maybe give it a little bit of time. I don't know if it comes immediately. Some of you guys are getting them immediately, but some of you may not be. I don't know. Somebody said put welcome. Amita said, how thick is the board? This one's 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. Rhonda says you're about as local as you can get. Yes, Rhonda, you literally live like a mile, 2 miles from my house max. Rhonda and I are neighbors. We met at a paint party. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of black. I'm using that round tipped brush again. That's a size 6. I'm dipping it in the black, and it doesn't matter that this green is still wet because this black is going to cover. And I'm just going to accent these little leaves. And I'm just doing it quick and easy, and I'm not worrying about whether or not my brush makes a perfect stroke. And that's all I'm going to do on that. And then I'm going to add some more white accents to it too. Let's see. Where am I located? Benton, Kentucky. You think Aloha would be cute? That would be cute. Carolyn, my door hanger's 20 inches tall. That's what I cut all of them. This is an easy little outline that you can do to any door hanger. You just do a couple little dots, 2 or 3 little dots, then do a wiggly line, then 2 or 3 more little dots, and another wiggly line, and maybe 1 dot, wiggly line, wiggly line, 1, 2, 3, wiggly line. There we go. Easy. Jane says, what's the website you use to do the big templates? If I'm creating my own template and blowing it up, I use blockposters.com. It's a free website. Lee, you said your problem's learning when to stop adding stuff. Yes, I used to have that problem too. I think that just comes with practice. You know, it like, you kind of just, your eye gets used to looking at the door hanger and kind of knowing what else it needs. Like, I always feel like stuff needs black and white on it, no matter what colors you're painting. And so that's why I add black and white, because it like adds some depth and some highlight to this area up here. Okay. So what was the consensus for words? Aloha. Somebody said ohana. Somebody else said welcome. What do you think? Who's knocking on my door? I'm still on a live video. It'll be a minute. Go away. Okay, I think we're going to do aloha. Y'all like that? Aloha? Okay. What?
I need something.
Well, your daddy's in there. Go ask daddy. Okay. Do a great big A. And I'm still using that round tipped brush. A lot of times I use filbert tipped brushes. But right now, since I'm doing this lettering and I kind of want it to be fancy and delicate looking, sometimes the round brush is better for that. You're just going to have to like practice and get a feel for which brush you prefer for different stuff. Sorry it's upside down. I promise I will flip it around here in a minute. Actually, I probably can flip the camera so that you guys aren't looking at it backwards. So at least it looks like it's in alphabetical order. Let's see. There we go. There's the correct button. Okay, so now when I flip it around, it won't be backwards. It's still upside down, but... This has got me so in the mood for summer. What I meant by delicate was like at the top of this H, I want that to stay kind of thin. I don't want it to get real thick, and so sometimes that's hard to do with a filbert brush. And then I thicken up these downstrokes. Okay, I think it may need some highlights on it, so let's flip it around and see. Let me show you guys. You think it needs some like white accents inside the letters? Rhonda said you make this look so easy. Well, I do it a lot. Yes, I'm so ready for summer. You guys must be sharing this like crazy. I see we've got lots of people watching live. If you're just now logging on, you can get this pineapple door hanger template for free to cut out your own door hanger. If you comment me, it will take you to the Painters Clubhouse sign up page. You scroll to the bottom, type in your name and email, and it will send you a link to sign up, or a link for, sorry, it will send you a link to download the pineapple door hanger template. And if you want to sign up for the Painters Clubhouse, tonight at midnight is the deadline. It's closing. We won't be taking any new members until July. And in July, the price will be going up for new members to $37 a month, not $27. Right now it's $27. So if you want to get in and lock in your founding member price, sign up tonight. We are currently, or we were before this video, at 377 members. So I'm excited to see just how many more we add. Okay, we are completely done. We just need a bow, which I'm not going to make tonight in this video. But does anybody have any further questions about Painters Clubhouse? I'm trying to level this out, but it's not working. There we go. We'll just raise that up. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. How cute! It just needs, like, I think if I were to put when I put a bow on here, I will probably do something really colorful. I probably won't do yellow, brown, black, green in the bow. I'll probably do something funky like turquoise and pink or something really, really bright. Leticia says, I struggle with highlighting letters. That's something we're going to cover as well in the Painters Clubhouse. Shirley says, when I typed my email, it told me I was already entered my email and I have not gotten your email. Okay, check with us in a little while and we'll see if we can fix that. It may be that you are like already in the Painters Clubhouse, and maybe the people in the Painters Clubhouse don't get their email right away. If that's the case, then we'll just add the pineapple template to the Painters Clubhouse membership page where you guys can log in and download it from there. So we'll figure that out. I'll have to talk to my assistant. Melanie says, where would you put the bow? I'd put it like right up here, like right here. And I usually staple my bows on. If we already signed up last week, do we get the template? Yes, yes, yes. Amanda says, what do you do with the door hangers you paint on live? Sometimes I sell them. Sometimes I hang them on my own door. I've actually got a pile of door hangers that are already painted sitting by the front door in a laundry basket that I need to get rid of. So if you guys are interested, one night this week or sometime we might do like a flash sale on my page and sell them at a discounted price. Hey, Dana, I just now saw your comment. Shayna, oh, thank you. Lisa, I don't hang with wire. I use jute string like you buy at Walmart or Hobby Lobby. I tie a knot in each end and staple it to the back of the door hanger with 1/4-inch staples. Shirley says, when I typed my email, it told me I was already entered. Okay, we'll figure that out in a little bit because I think you're already in the Clubhouse. So we'll just add it to the Clubhouse members page if we need to. Let me go back. I'm still scrolling through old comments. Let's see. Can you show us the tip of the brush you just wrote that with? It was one just like this. It's a size 6. See how thick that is compared to my dirty paint-covered finger? It's a round-tipped brush. So that's what I just used. And you can get those brushes on my resource list on the website. Okay, I don't know if I missed any more comments. Let me go back to the bottom. Where do we order the cutout from to be sent to us? If you're in the Painters Clubhouse, you log in on the website, go to the membership area, and there will be like a link to go and buy them. Rhonda said, is it a bad thing that I prefer most of my hangers with bows? It's not bad. That's just you. I prefer all of my door hangers with bows. So it's just a personal preference. Where would you staple the jute? On this one, I would staple it probably right there. And the string would come, you know. But I'd probably staple it right about there. Flash sale would be awesome. Okay, we'll probably try to do that, Lisa. Who doesn't love a flash sale? Yeah. Jane says, a tip for you. I started painting the lids of my bottles and I just love your door hangers. Oh, that's a good idea. In my paint container, instead of setting them like this, I have them all upside down. That way, when they're facing up, I can see the paint color. Because when they're like this in that little container, you can only see that much of it, and it's hard to see what color it is. So I put all of them in there upside down. Somebody said, is there going to be a special day each week or month that we will have a class? At the beginning of every month inside the Painters Clubhouse, there will be a calendar posted. And on that calendar will be the dates that the pre-recorded full-length tutorials for the door hangers will be posted. Like today, they're actually, sorry, I got a tangle in my hair. If you log into your Painters Clubhouse thing right now, you can access the tutorial that Debbie Poole did. I think it was just uploaded right before I went live on here. So when you finish this tutorial, hop over there and you can watch that one. Jennifer, so when is the bicycle? 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, you'll get the bicycle tutorial. We're spacing them out on purpose because I don't want people in the group to be overwhelmed. If I give you like 5 tutorials at once, you would be like, oh boy, I get to watch all these. But some people might be like, oh, I feel the need to have to paint all of these and I don't have time right now. So by doing them 2 weeks apart and just having short little videos in between, this is going to prevent you from becoming overwhelmed. Hopefully. Amita said this design turned out so nice. These would make wonderful housewarming gifts. You are right. Let me show you up close. See all that texture? Isn't that pretty? I need to find another door hanger to do this technique on, but maybe do it in different colors instead of doing it in yellows and browns. Let's see. Renee said I cut my first blank last night. It was the birdhouse and my husband and granddad supervised. Way to go, girl. I'm proud of you. Amelia says, any tips on painting letters in white? It always seems to look streaky. White is tricky when painting letters. I always just go over it a second time. Like dry it really good and then give it a second coat. That way it doesn't look as streaky. Lisa says, how do you store your paint? Just in those like Rubbermaid, like things you get at Walmart that have the little snap-on lids. I just put them in there upside down. The bigger paints aren't upside down. They're in a taller container right side up. Okay, Terry says I can't log into the clubhouse. You asked to reset password. It won't work. When you're setting up your password, it requires at least 12 characters, and it can't. I don't think it can be just letters. If it's rejecting it or not letting you save it, it's probably because your password isn't complicated enough, which I think is kind of silly. But try to add like a special character or something to complicate it so that it will accept it. Okay. Lynn says, I'm having a hard time finding the different things like the lives, the calendar, etc. That's why we're putting everything on the website, so it's easier for you to find. It's at TamaraLBennett.com. Log in under your password and username, and everything you need will be right there. Now, the calendar is in the Facebook group, and I'm going to be pinning it back to the top of the page. Right now, the April files have been pinned to the top of the page because we didn't have them on the website. But now that they're on the website, I'm going to repin the calendar to the top of the page for you guys. Ginger says, so where do I go in the Painters Clubhouse? I thought there was a tutorial tonight. Go to your Painters Clubhouse membership and find like the area. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know if Hannah's watching, my assistant, but Hannah, if you know, please tell them. I will try to figure it out tonight for sure and do a live video tomorrow in the group giving you guys kind of a tutorial so that you can find what you need. But just log in there and click around and see what you can find. I know the birdhouse and the bicycle template are in there. And also the birdhouse video is now in there. So you should be able to watch that directly inside the website. Dashboard. Thank you, Casey. See, I can't log in because I'm like the admin. And so I can't see it. Like I have a hard time seeing it exactly like you guys see it. So it's hard for me to know exactly what to click. Donna says mine was just letters. That may be because you're trying to access your template from a phone or something like that. So try accessing it from a computer. See if that helps. Okay, well, if you're interested in joining the Painters Clubhouse, type me in the comments. It will send you a direct link to the website to sign up, and you scroll down to the bottom of that page to get your pineapple template. Casey says, I'm not finding the birdhouse video in there. Okay, I'm going to check with Hannah when I get off here and see if it's on there. I thought she said it was uploaded, but maybe it's not. I don't know. But I will make a post inside the Painters Clubhouse letting you guys know what's going on. Kay says, I'm trying to get the pineapple template, but you can't get it to work. I will see if we can put that in the membership group as well, so that you guys can download it from there. Doris said, I can't get it to take my debit. It wants me to do PayPal. You are going to have to set up a PayPal account, unfortunately, in order to be able to sign up. There wasn't any way for us to set it up otherwise on the website. So you will have to create a PayPal account. But everything will still come out of your debit card. That will just be the payment method through PayPal. Does that make sense? Okay. Ricky says it loaded. Do you mean the pineapple or the video? Janine says no video yet. Okay. I'll check on it, girls, and I will post in the Painters Clubhouse what's going on. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight and watching me paint this little pineapple door hanger. I want to see your pictures. If you guys paint one of these, post it in the Painters Clubhouse. If you're not in the Painters Clubhouse, post it on Facebook or Instagram or whatever and tag me because I want to see it. The kind of wood. This one is an MDF. It's a really thick MDF wood. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful night. See you later.